Welcome to my humble abode.
Go over here, Peachy. Come on.
Is that a good shot? We're currently spinning. Please don't poison me, is all I ask. Well, I feel nice and cooled off, so I'm gonna go eat some lunch. Hi friends. If I look gross and sweaty, it's because I am. Part of it's stress, and the other part is that I just finished carrying over 300 pounds worth of materials and supplies into the lake from the parking lot. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what in the world are you up to, Ethan? I'm glad you asked. It has always been on my bucket list to have a houseboat. The only reason I haven't had one so far is because of how expensive they are, and then also I've never actually tried it before. So it would suck if I just bought a really expensive boat and then hated every second of it. So I got crafty, went online, and decided to make my own houseboat. It's 10 feet by 10 feet. I promise once it's fully set up, it'll look much nicer than this. I didn't bring all those materials for nothing, but I want to get out into the lake, find a cool cove to stay in, and then we'll set it up. I'm leaving my truck in this parking lot, so hopefully it doesn't get towed. There were no signs about no parking, and I'm going to be out for 3 days total, so hopefully it's not an issue. Well, without any effort, we're already on the move. I almost forgot. Life vest. Here we go. I have a feeling I'll have a lot of rowing to do. I think it'll take me about 20 minutes to get over there. I see a cool cove in the distance. Well, now that I'm in the middle of the lake, I think now's a good time to reflect on my choices. I think Peaches has accepted her fate. She seems a lot more calm. My key is that I want to be close enough to land so I can take Peaches to go potty. One unfortunate thing is when we got here, guess what? She started having the shits. So that's not good. And I drove 5 hours to get here, so there's no going back, but if we have to do some potty breaks in between, we can. See? Our own private cove area. Keep us out of the waves and no one will run us over. So there's these little loops that I'm going to anchor it from. Now I'm actually going to set everything up to make it a little bit more comfortable. You look very cute with your life jacket on, Peachy. Very cute. Pink is your color for sure. Okay, this thing's gonna blow into the water. I need to tie it down first. Is it gonna act as a sail though? That wouldn't be good. I'm already dealing with drag. Well, I guess we'll find out. All right, it's been about a half hour. I got the tent set up. It's very hot. But I want to show you guys what the setup actually looks like. So I have solar panels that are plugged into my Jackery in here, so I have power. Peachy's in the shade. I'm going to set up everything inside in a little bit. I have a Starlink that I have not set up yet. I love soda, as you guys know, and it was getting really hot, so I put it in the water because that was the best thing I could think of. And I keep catching it out of the corner of my eye and thinking it's an animal for a split second. I don't know how long it's going to take my brain to register that, but I hope soon because it freaks me out. But now I'm going to use this air pump to pump up my paddleboard so that we can go to land, because I don't want to bring this thing too close to land because there's a bunch of sticks and stuff and I don't want to risk popping it. This thing's like the size of the actual deck. Because this is also just for emergencies. God forbid this thing sank. My electronics, it would really suck, but whatever. But Peachy and I would be able to get back across the lake because this is quite a remote area. There's not many people out here. I almost got caught in there. It's definitely inflated. You wanna go for a swim, Peachy? I think it's about time. I am hot. Y'all are gonna have a field day with my drinking options. Just wait a second. Okay. Put the knife away so I don't accidentally pop this thing or harm myself because I'm too far away from hospitals. Woo! Look, it just extended it by like however much. So as I mentioned, I have a unique way of getting water. This will be fun. I did not bring any water with me because, and I'm sure you're already guessing while I'm leaning down toward the water. As I said, I already brought 300 pounds worth of equipment, and I did not want to lug around a bunch of water. So I bought these are not sponsored. It can filter up to 1,800 gallons of water. That's what the advertisement says. Please don't poison me, is all I ask. If I get sick, I'm suing. But I totally just drink that. Oh, it's actually kind of refreshing because it's kind of cold. Wow, it tastes like bottled water. I guess we'll see if I die overnight from some horrible disease, but hopefully not. This water that I'm on, even though I'm really close to the shore, is really deep because the anchor, that line that I just put down, had to have been 20 feet long or something. You can't see the bottom, so I probably won't be jumping off this because there's a lot of branches and stuff in the water, but I think it's perfectly fine to swim in. Well, first I'm gonna take Peachy to go potty. Okay guys, we'll be back. Potty break real quick. Not for me, but for Peaches. I guess it could be for me too. Let go. Oh, she could not get off that fast enough. Okay. Hello, how's it going? Oh, overshot. Hi Peaches. Be a good girl, please. So, I'm gonna run a line from here to like a tree over there, and then on that side too, so I don't float anywhere. Because I swear, maybe it's just my mind, but I'm floating every 30 minutes a few inches towards that, which means by tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be in all these bushes. Now, I have this line hooked up. I'm gonna go tie it to a tree. Tiny tree should do the job. I don't see anybody, so we're gonna change right here. Oh, it is not bad. The shallow water is actually quite warm. Like, literally. This ain't bad at all. Okay, it's a little. Woo! I got your beautiful life jacket for you. Yeah, come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Good girl. I'm not gonna do anything. It's all up to you. You get in as much as you want. I'm not gonna force you. But that was very good. Peachy's a desert girl, so she's not very used to water. I'm trying to warm her up to it. Go get it. Come on. Go get it. Well, I feel nice and cooled off, so I'm gonna go eat some lunch. Hey friends, really quick, I want to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Upside. The free Upside app can get you cash back on daily essentials like gas, dining, and groceries because they work with over 100,000 different gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants, ensuring that cash back is always around the corner. And I know what you're thinking. This is the same thing that I thought when I first heard of them. It is not some confusing coins or tokens or points that you have to redeem. No, it is straight, cold hard cash that can be easily transferred right to your bank account. As I said, they work with over 100,000 different corporations and companies, so it's as simple as downloading the app and look around your area, and the app itself will show you all of the different gas stations, restaurants, grocery stores around you that offer cash back for purchasing their product. And then all you gotta do is pay as normal with your credit or debit card and then follow the instructions in the app in order to redeem the cash. A couple days ago, I went to a Circle K, and while I was there, I got back $2.82 just for filling up my gas tank, or I guess diesel. But just so you know that I'm not messing around, I got $1.79 back on January 6th, 2020. I can't really tell where the date is, it's somewhere here. So I've been using this for a long time, before they even reached out to me as a sponsor. And as of right now, I have over $9 in my account total. I try not to redeem it that often. I just let like the small bits, like $2 here, 50 cents there, pile up. And then once it hits a certain threshold, I take it all out. So it's a work in progress right now. But as you guys know, since I drive a lot, the main thing that I use it for is gas. But as of right now, Upside users are making up to as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you can earn, click the link in the description to download Upside and use code EthanTravels to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or you can just scan this QR code right here to make it easy for you. That works as well. But make sure you use my code, okay? But anyway, thank you so much to Upside for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for participating with the sponsor. It is very important to my channel, and I really appreciate it. Okay, back to the video. Pizza, which is pre-warmed because this bag is actually really hot from the sun, so I'm not gonna complain. It doesn't say to keep cold, right? Yeah, no refrigeration required, we're good. But look, once again, not sponsored, but pretty cool. I'll let you guys know if it's actually good or not. So, upon first inspection, it's not the most appetizing looking pizza. It smells really good though, so that's nice. I'll take it. For coming out of a package, Easy. No, that wasn't easy. Much better. Thank you. We're working on it. Also, this thing is rated for dog nails, by the way, so I didn't just get something that can be popped. What I actually need to do is hook up my Starlink. I did test it out, but I haven't actually used it, but so far it worked great when I tested it. So hopefully I can watch movies tonight, let my family know that I actually made it here safe and didn't drown, because that's important. I know they're watching this right now. Hi. Oh, optimizing connection, okay. It's sensing the satellites, which might be hard if we keep moving. You're supposed to keep it still. So, we're currently spinning. Yes, it's calculating orientation. I didn't think about that. It's a flaw in my plan. Oh, it loaded my YouTube. Wait, so is it working? It works. Okay, awesome. I want to text my parents real quick. I'm gonna send them a Snapchat video, even better. Just want to let you know that we are safe and good. And I already used my straw, and it made the water taste amazing, actually. Tastes like bottled water, which is interesting. And the pizza we bought, honestly, not the best. So I hope the other food is better, but I guess we'll see. This is the coolest setup I think I've ever had. So I'm trying to figure out camera angles. I hope I don't regret doing this. I'm sending you guys off on my paddleboard. Yeah, welcome to my humble abode. It's about as humble as it gets, actually. Now this is the life. Staring at my phone in the middle of nature. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna go inside for a little bit until it cools down and all the bugs go away. Okay, thank you. So the tent isn't the most spacious thing, obviously, as you can tell, but it works. And then here's my mattress, sleeping bag, and then Peachy will sleep right here or on the end of the mattress or something. She'll figure it out. Well, so much for relaxing. My paddleboard floated away while I was just laying here cuddling with Peaches. The thing is that I triple tied that sucker, so I don't know how it managed to float away. I guess I gotta quadruple tie it next time. Well, I got it back, but now without a fight. I was gonna walk all the way across the bank, but it goes out and then in and then up and then over there where it was. And there's so many twigs and branches and high grass. And I know that this area has copperhead, so I just was not risking that. So once I got over there, I just swam all the way across, which is kind of terrifying, but not really. Once again, it's just that I had to swim toward all those branches, so I was thinking about snakes. For dinner, I'm making chicken Alfredo pasta. You take a bottle, fill it up with lake water, and you're supposed to be able to twist it onto the bottle like this. Please work. It'd be embarrassing. Turn it upside down and you squeeze. And apparently the water that's coming out is supposed to be just as clean. Technology, I love it. This is so cool. Why is there stuff floating in it? This is my only source of water for the next 3 days, so I really hope this straw is actually working. Let's check the water. There's definitely things floating in it. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. So I just got back from the gas station. Yes, you heard that right, the gas station. In order to get a thing of water. Pretty sure that I broke that straw when I was forcing the water through, because I went and researched and it says to let it drip through. Like, it is a method, but you're not supposed to squeeze it. And now when I'm trying to use a straw, it's not coming out clean. So that's my bad, and that was my only preparation for water besides my soda. But I mean, Peaches needs water, I need water to cook with. I'm not cooking with some soda. And then also I need to stay hydrated. Soda's not hydrating. So went and got water, left all this here, went all the way across the lake on the paddleboard along with Peaches. She was great, honestly, for the ride, but she insisted on sitting on my lap. And with that said, it was kind of heavy in the middle, so occasionally when I would row, water would splash up and get my butt. So when I arrived at this gas station, I walk in, my butt is completely soaking wet, including my crotch, and I'm wearing jeans, so you can just clearly see it. And I'm walking around looking for water and snacks, and everyone's looking at me. Just thought it was funny, because everyone was staring at me like I peed my pants. Honestly, if I really wanted to play it up, I should have asked if they had a bathroom. Be like, excuse me, like act all shy and be like, excuse me. Do you guys have a restroom? Because it straight up looked like I peed myself 100%. Well, I got my fan on, it's running. And this is genuinely just such a cool view from bed. Like, I don't really know how much cooler it gets. Like, wow, it's beautiful. And then there's all these bugs outside swarming me, but they can't get to me because there's this net, which is wonderful. I'm hoping if any bugs do get in here that they get sucked up in this and chopped up. So, I know that's a little morbid, but I'm hoping that's the case because I don't want them getting me. All right, well, I'll see you guys in a bit, I guess. Peace. Other than it being pitch black out here right now, the moon is rising and it looks super pretty over the water. It's cold, right, Peachy? I'd be lying if I said I had a comfortable night. Not even gonna try to play it off as that, but it's my fault because my genius idea was, instead of bringing a pillow in order to save space, was to fill a pillowcase with my clothes. So this acts separately as like a suitcase. It has my shirts and pants in it. And then also my life jacket as a pillow too. Note to self, don't do that again. Ever. This is torturous. I still see my truck in the parking lot. I was not towed. That's nice. Good morning. How you doing? This is so cool. Going right past my camp, there's a mama duck with her babies. Good morning, guys. Now, how in the world did I get a spider on my tent? I just don't really see how it could get out here. I'm not too happy about that. I feel like I drifted overnight, so I'm gonna try to move myself back out a little bit. I hear a lot of noises in the woods. Like loud crunching, more than just birds. It's either deer or possibly black bear, because apparently that's a really common thing to see here. Everything online was like warning about them, even though they're not that big of a deal. Okay. A lot of logs surrounding me right now. Last night I heard all kinds of creepy noises from the woods. And I couldn't really recognize exactly what they were, but also I'm not an expert by any means with animal sounds. If I hear it again tonight, I'll try to record it. The sun's finally starting to peek out a little bit. Here's breakfast. Yum. It even has powdered milk in it. It's straight up, at least that's what I think that powdery substance is. Definitely does not look like the picture. Is that a good shot? I hope that does justice. That's surprisingly good. Okay, I can work with this. Good girl. Okay, so she'll just sit on my lap, that's fine. So Peaches and I have worked out an agreement. She's willing to sit behind me. I appreciate that. Well, look, there's camp behind me. Very cool. All right, can y'all see? This branch won't piss me off. During editing, I know it. It gets steep so fast. And the shore's really mushy, so you just kind of slide in. I'm tempted to just jump off right into the water, but I can't tell how deep it is. Or if there's any branches sticking up. Let's go over here, Peachy. Come on. Come over here, Peachy. Time for dinner. Now this is gonna be my dinner. If it's anything as good as the breakfast this morning, then I'll be happy. Okay. It smells like a fart too. Sorry. Okay, it's boiling. Just dump it in. I'm excited to eat. Not to sound like an idiot, but this is definitely really hot. I put some boiling water in there, so of course it's gonna be hot, but you gotta be careful with it. It smells better than it looks. I just drifted all over the porch, so that's nice. All right, that's pretty good. Good morning, world. Oh, it's not even 6 a.m. yet. Oh gosh, okay. I think I'm heading out this morning. I have no more food, so I don't really have much of a choice. Hi friends, I hope you're wearing your seatbelt because this outro is probably gonna give you some whiplash. It's abrupt as always. You know how it goes on my channel. A few things that I want to go over because I know you guys are going to have some questions for sure. This setup is just temporary. I mean, I'm going to be doing it throughout the summer. It's more for weekend trips. It's not going to be my permanent living situation because it is not nearly comfortable enough for that. And just not stable enough and wouldn't do well in storms or anything like that. It's only whenever the weather is super nice and beautiful that I can take it out. So that's the first thing. This is not permanent. I will still be living in my camper. However, with that, I think I'm gonna get a new one soon because the one that I currently have is kind of rotting and falling apart. I've mentioned that in previous videos. And I just want something not necessarily newer, but in better condition. So I'm on the lookout for basically the exact same type of camper. I want the same one, just in better condition. So no worries there if you don't like this content, which I hope that you do because I put a lot of work into this video and I had a lot of fun doing it, so it would be a win-win. But this isn't permanent, I promise, because I don't really know how it could be. My back is killing me. I'm still in Maryland. I'm at my parents' house. I'm actually in their guest room right now. I'm looking for friends, so if any of you guys live in the area, even like West Virginia or Virginia, because I go in those areas a lot, even if we don't hang out, I want to find like-minded people that know cool activities in the area, so maybe I can ask you some questions. So yeah, feel free to reach out. Thank you. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Doing all of those are free ways that you can help my channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Basically what it does is that it shows the algorithm that you enjoyed the video, and then the algorithm will push the video to more people. So quite literally, free way that you can help my channel out. Before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who supports the channel on Patreon. Because of you, I'm able to continue making content and show you all of the beautiful places that the world has to offer, but mostly the United States for right now. Who knows what the future has to hold. So thank you guys so very much. And an extra special thank you goes to Racer and Boo, Gerald Gradwell, Miki Liebenberg, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Jeffrey Borer, Christopher Novotny, Glenn Dillon, Queen Issa Fella, Ferret with the Spork, Warrior 316, Ronnie Joseph, Stefan Roshnek, Bashni, Stefan Porch, once again I'm sorry, Glenn Lordshiver, Jay Redden, Rob Swan, Scott Krutz, Chris Fortin, Scott Sweaters, and Britt Saunders. Once again, thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate your support. If you would like to join, all the information is in the description, along with other ways you can support the channel if you would like. Last but not least, before I go, I just want to give a shout out to the Cancer Research Institute. I started working with them after my best friend Millie passed away due to cancer. It was really unexpected and just a horrible tragedy. And I wanted to find the best way that I could honor her memory. And this was the best way that I felt I could do so. So if you would also like to donate in honor of Millie's memory, or just out of the kindness of your heart, feel free to do so. I'll leave the link in the description to make it easy for you. But I'm done selling you things. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. And I think that's all that I have to say. Once again, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it. I'm glad I did not poison myself drinking from the lake. I feel great, so no harm, no foul. But anyway, peace out. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Okay.